At the edge of a mountain village lived a poor widow named May. She worked from before sunrise until late at night, but poverty still followed her home. In the corner of her kitchen stood a small clay rice jar. Every morning, May opened it and counted the little rice that remained. One cold and rainy night, someone knocked on her door. It was a traveling monk. His clothes were soaked, his sandals were broken, and his hands were trembling from the cold. He asked only for one bowl of hot water. May looked at her children. Then she looked at the almost empty rice jar. If she gave him rice, what would her children eat tomorrow? She knelt before the small image of Guan Yin and whispered, "I have almost nothing. Teach me how to be kind without abandoning my children." Then May made a difficult choice. She divided the little food she had. She kept enough for her family and gave half of what remained to the monk. It was not a great offering. It was simply the little she could honestly spare. The monk accepted it with both hands and said, "May your home never lack the food of compassion." The next morning, he was gone. May opened the rice jar. It was completely empty. Her heart sank. But when she turned the jar upside down, one tiny grain of millet fell from a crack. Her child picked it up and asked, "Mother, can we plant it?" So they planted that single grain beside the bamboo grove. Days passed. The tiny seed became a green shoot, then a stalk, then many stalks. By winter, one grain had become a small field of millet. It did not make May rich, but it gave her family enough food to continue. One evening, a neighbor came to her door. Her child was sick, and she had no food. This was the same woman who had once spoken harshly about May's poverty. May looked at her empty bowl. For a moment, fear returned. Then she remembered the monk. She filled the bowl with warm millet porridge. The woman began to cry. "Why would you help me after I hurt you?" May simply answered, "Hunger is already painful enough. We don't need to add shame to it." From that day, the villagers slowly began helping one another. No one became rich, but fewer people were alone. May finally understood. A closed hand can protect one grain. An open hand can plant a field. Tonight, think of one thing you are afraid to let go of. Then place your hands together and recite Namo Guancha Yin Pusa. Ask yourself, what can I release today so my heart can breathe?